Lesson 6, finding measures using the cosine law. So we're using the cosine law. So a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. So now, rather than finding the length, we're going to find the angle. So the diagram below shows the plan for a roof. The building code requires that the angle formed at the peak of the roof to fall within a range of 70 degrees or 80 degrees, so that snow and ice will not build up. Will this plan pass the local building code? So we want to find the peak of the roof. So let's call that A, B, C. So we want to find this angle. So when we're setting up the cosine law, because we want the angle to be included in the law, that means that the first side in your equation has to be the side directly opposite the angle you're looking for. So 20 squared has to go on the left side. It doesn't matter the order on the right side. So 10 squared plus 19.5 squared. It could be the other way around. It doesn't matter, as long as this is the same side as across from your angle you're looking for. So 2 times 10 times 19.5 cos of A, because we were looking for A. Now we need to isolate A. So what we're going to do is we're going to not calculate anything, but we're going to rearrange everything. So I'm going to minus 10 squared from both sides. So we have 20 squared minus 10 squared is equal to 19.5 squared minus, now we can combine this because that might be a little bit easier. So 2 times 10 is 20 times 19.5 is 390 cos of A. Now we need to move the 19.5 squared. So we'll subtract it from both sides. So we have 20 squared minus 10 squared minus 19.5 squared is equal to negative 390 cos of A. Now we are multiplying 390 by cos of A, so we are going to divide by negative 390 to move it to the other side. So we're left with 20 squared minus 10 squared minus 19.5 squared divided by negative 390. And because it's cos of A, to get the cos to the other side, we need to do cos to the negative 1. And remember, when we do an angle, we're finding a measure, we're always going to use cos to the negative 1. So now we're going to type this into your calculator. So this is how you should type it. Type everything on the inside first. So 20 squared minus 10 squared minus 19.5 squared equals. And you should get negative 80.25. And that's good. Leave it on your screen, and now click divided by negative 390. And you should get a decimal. It should be 0.2057, blah, 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 on and on. Now, you're going to do cos to the negative 1 of this number. So second function, cos equals, and you should get 78 degrees, rounded to the nearest degree. So that should be your final answer. So, because 78 degrees is within 7287, the building plan does pass the code. Did I just say 87? 70 to 80. So it does pass the code. This is a perfectly fine roof. Just a side note, always remember when you're typing things into your calculator that it's in degrees and not radians or GRAD. It should always say DEG. And if you don't know how to change that on your calculator, see me. Lots of calculators, you just hit reset. Example 2, in triangle KMN. So we don't know what it looks like, so just draw a KMN. KM is equal to 16 centimeters, KN is equal to 11 centimeters, and MN is equal to 6 centimeters. Determine the angle of measure M. So, because we're looking for this M, the side directly across from it needs to go first. So it should be 11 squared is equal to 16 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times 16 times 6 cos of M. Now we're going to simplify and rearrange. So minus 16 squared from both sides. So we should have 11 squared minus 16 squared, and we can minus 6 squared from both sides as well. So minus 6 squared is equal to negative 2 times 16 times 6 is 192 cos of m. Now we're going to isolate. So we're going to divide both sides by 192, negative. If you simplify the top, you can simplify the top and put 11 squared minus 16 squared minus 6 squared, and you should get a negative 171 over 192 equals cos m. You don't have to, you can type it in all at once, or you can, I don't care. Then you're going to do cos to the negative 1 of both sides. So type in negative 171 divided by negative 192 equals, second function cos equals, and rounded to the nearest degree, you should get 27 degrees. So make sure you type that all into your calculator and make sure you can get the same answer that I did. That is how you find measures using the cosine law.